Does life ever just piss you off? Now, I am not in the pissed off energy right now, but life pisses us all off, right? You look around, and sometimes instead of making you sad, it makes you frustrated. And you like, what's the point of all this? I worked 40 hours this week. I worked 60 hours this week. I got 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. I'm still struggling. What is the point of all this? I'm not having fun. I barely have enough time to nurture myself and my relationships. What is the point of all this? Many of us have felt it. Many of us is frustrated by the taxes. We're frustrated about the politics. We're frustrated about so many different things that is not a part of life itself, but is a part of a construct, this societal construct. And I'm not going to say that society is bad. You know, being organized is bad. But what I am saying is we are living in a flawed system. So get mad. Get fed up. Then use that. Use that energy, that inner fire. Anger is divine. It's pure. It can be. It's called divine rage. Get mad. Get fed up. And use that to make the changes in your life that you want to see. Use it to motivate you, to fuel the fact that you want better. You're going to do better for yourself, for your family, for the ones that came before you that didn't get it, and for the ones that's going to come after you that is going to get it, that deserve it. And you know that you deserve it. So get mad, get fed up, and you make the change that you need to. Because we all deserve to have some fun. We all deserve to live easy. Why is it that it's just the billionaires that get to live easy? Why is it that it's just the millionaires? Why is it's just the CEOs? It's just, you know what I'm saying, those people that seem as though they're up at the top. Why is it that they get to live easy? Why can't we live easy? Why can't you live easy? But we can. Happiness, love, joy, fulfillment. That is something that we're born to have. That is not something that we earn. It is not something that we make ourselves worthy of. We are born already worthy of these things. And society has convinced us that we're not. And that's bull. It's just straight up and down. It's bull, okay? And so I want you to use all those frustrations. The fact that the system, it's not meant for the workers. Capitalism is not meant for people who work. It's meant for people who own things. And I'm not even gonna say a person of color. If you are specifically a black person, because let me tell you, I've seen how it's rigged for people who's not from here. The system is specifically rigged for Black Americans as well. I've seen people come over from other countries. They get the help they need. They get the free insurance. They get the free housing. They get the stipends. They get the loans. They get the business loans. How is it that there's more people from different countries who own businesses than black people? Best believe is not because we haven't applied. Best believe is not because we don't have a good business plan. Best believe is not because we don't work hard. And a lot of people out there, they believe that. Oh, black people don't work hard. I'm doing a little thing so I can move. Black people don't work hard. Black people don't want it enough. You must don't want it enough. You're not educated enough. You're not this enough. You're not that enough. People come over the boat and they have no American education, and they get to open up this and open up that. So don't tell me it's because of whatever we are not a country that is built on our own. We are not a country that's built on supporting our own. You know, some of us know the real history of the country, and that makes me even more mad and even more fed up because I look around at the disservice that is being done, and it just cannot go on like that, right? So what disservices are happening in your life that you just cannot take anymore? Who is coming to disrespect you in your life? What are you taking that you shouldn't anymore? That boss, that job that treats you like you're nothing, like you're disposable. But you show up every day, you do your work, you come with a smile. That person in your life who you're giving your all to, who isn't giving their all to you. Even looking in the mirror, sometimes you just gotta get mad and fed up with yourself. Like, okay, like I'm done playing small. I'm done doing everything by the book. I'm done coloring in the lines. I'm ready to make a masterpiece. And to make a masterpiece, you can't do what everybody else is doing. It can't look like anything else that anybody else is doing. You want to be extraordinary. If you want to be unique, we're all born with this uniqueness. You just got to follow your own path, follow your own heart, follow your own calling. Get mad at yourself and be like, you know what? Am I holding myself back? Because remember, the universe responds to authenticity. The universe responds to realness. The universe responds to you choosing yourself first. So if you look around your life and you're dissatisfied, look and be like, how am I not choosing myself? For my moms out there, for my mommies out there, hey mommies, how you doing? Because I'm a mommy too. You know, what are we taking that we shouldn't take anymore? What stresses that are putting on ourselves? How are we not putting ourselves first? Because if you don't put yourself first and you put your children first, your children is going to suffer. Either way, they're going to suffer. How are you not carving out time for yourself? What are you not saying no to? What are you not asking for help for? Sometimes it can just be as simple as, hey, I do need some help. Hey, I'm not ready to sit up here and look like I got it all together, and I don't, and I'm suffering, and I'm sad at night, and I'm exhausted, and I don't have any energy for fun, for play, for enjoyment, because I'm steady trying to grind and look like I have it all together. What job are you keeping? What finances are you keeping up? Where you're like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? It looks like I got a nice little life or whatever the case may be, but every single chance I get to get some free time, I'm ready to fucking escape into La La Land, smoking weed, drinking, popping pills. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all these escapist activities. I'm not saying that that's what I'm doing, but I can relate. That used to be me. Not the popping pill, but y'all get what I mean. I'm just leaving it open for anybody who can relate, and there's no judgment there. There is no judgment there. For my people who, you know what I'm saying, want their dream body, you know what I'm saying, who look at other people and they're like, how are they looking all good? You know what I'm saying? Every time you put on something, you feel like you gotta hide this, hide that, hide this. How are you not showing up for yourself? How are you not making the changes that you need so that you can pop out? So you can pop out, so you can show out, so you can have that banging body that you always wanted. Because let me tell you, I came from 85 pounds, and none of this can exist when you're 85 pounds. Let me tell you that. I was a walking stick. I wasn't always a walking stick. My weight fluctuated because of the anxiety and depression that I went through. But I made changes. I made changes to cut people out of my life. I made changes to my inner self, my inner worth, my inner love, that I will always choose me, that I would never neglect myself, to the point where I got to that point. And if that meant letting go of something that I didn't like, letting go of many people who didn't treat me well, I did that. Even though it might have been uncomfortable, even though it might have been lonely. I felt company within myself, within nature, within my guides, within my higher power, which I identify as source, the universe, earth, Mother Gaia, my guides that come to me, my ancestors that show up in my sleep, come bring me messages. Y'all, they's probably eating me out here. But I work for this body, okay? I had 2 kids. One was a C-section, okay? Okay? All right? Okay? All right? All right? Like, worked for it. And I love the way I look. I healed for this. I healed through this. Get mad, get fed up. If you get tired of looking in the mirror and being like, oh my gosh. You know, every time you look at something in the mirror and you're just like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm getting freaking tired of putting on jeans and not having no ass. You know? For my men, I want to look buff, but you're not doing the push-ups. You're not going to the gym. You ain't even got to go to the gym. Find some heavy stuff around the house, because all this is not gym body. I'm not a gym body. I couldn't afford a gym body. I didn't have the access, the means, the freedom for a gym body. This is at home. This is at home working out, babe. This is at home working out, babe. I wish you guys could see the before, babe. Like, I will be motivation for you. I will always be motivation for you. Whether I'm using my life, whether I'm using my body, whether I'm using whatever. I will be motivation for you. Aren't you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Because that's the point where I want you to get to. I want you to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. Be sick and tired of being sick and tired. So sick and tired, so sick to your stomach about what's going on that you have no choice but to make a change. That you're like, look, something gotta give. Something gotta give. Y'all, they've eaten me up. Like, oh my gosh, please. Like, y'all know what it's like. And y'all see I'm girl, boy, my peeps. Like, eventually, like, I really want to make a family here. You know what I'm saying? Because we need connection wherever we get it. It's lonely out here. People not real out here. People don't tell you the real. People like to show you the end results and be like, how I got my dream body in 2 days. How I got my dream body in 2 weeks. How I got my dream body in 2 months. You know what I'm saying? But they not ready to tell you that you gotta get sick and tired of being sick and tired. You gotta get sick and tired of looking in the mirror or looking on social media and being like, I want that body, I want this body, I want that body, I wish my body, I wish my body. Instead of being like, you know what, I can change it. Let me change the way I eat a little bit. Let me switch it up a little bit. Or you like your body, but you feel sluggish. Let me change the way I eat. Let me drink some more water. Let me look into some dietary supplements. You know what I'm saying? The things that, the good, healthy things. Let me detox my body. Oh my goodness. That bird is so funny, guys. All I saw was... bug on my screen, but as I look closer, it really was a bird. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. The birds my friends. Y'all can say I'm crazy all I want, but they my friends. They show up in my videos. They like, we here, we pop out, we here. You know what I'm saying? They be my ancestors, my spirit guides. You know what I'm saying? Showing that face in physical form. But anyways, y'all, I feel like What the hell? Anyways, please get sick and tired. I want you to get there. Use that anger, use that fuel to be like, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to do it for me. Because why is it that we always do it like after something bad happens? But you know what? If our life is something bad, then do that shit anyway. Do it anyway. Get it done anyway. You know? That revenge body. People, you know what I'm saying, underestimating you, doubting you. Somebody treating you like you shouldn't be. And you know you that. You know you that girl. You know you that guy. That woman, that man, you know you're that. You're such a beautiful being. And you deserve to be treated like it. So you know what? Let your inside shine out. Or you know what? Work on you. Work on the inner. Say you do got some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being so mean. I'm tired of being so ornery. I'm tired of being so this, of having that attitude all the time. Because you know you, only you know you. You know how you walk around. You know how you approach people. You know how you respond to people. And you know what? Maybe you're like, I'm tired of blocking my blessings because I'm steady letting what happened to me 10 years ago get to me. That was 10 years ago and I can't change it. But you know what? It doesn't define me. It will never define me. So you looking up ways to heal. You go on your healing journey. You like, I'm ready to be that person that's always walking around like, hey, 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 hey. Oh, you know what I thought of? YMCA. I don't know why I thought of that, but I thought like that was just such a free song. Like, but yeah, say I want to be one of those people. I want to laugh and joy and hop to the side and hop to the side and hey, 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 hey. Because you can. You can. There's nothing that's stopping you, okay? And all those people, and maybe you'll find out that certain people don't like you like that. They like you just as you are. You're going to be you're going to be so sick and fed up that when you see that, you're not going to let them stop you. You're going to cut off those people as well. You're not going to let anyone stop you from getting to where you need to be, to where you want to be. And this is what I want for you, because you can do it. Because it was always inside of you. You were born to have this. What's the comedian that was like, we're the only human species that gotta be told what to do? You don't tell a rat how to be a rat. You don't tell a bee how to be a bee. I mean, but if you really want to be honest, they do get codes. They get downloads, they get codes. Like the bees pass it through their saliva. So they do get downloaded. So, you know what I'm saying? I think we should be a little bit easier on ourselves as regards to that. Because, you know, we do get taught how to be, you know. But the thing is, we haven't had the right teachers. There haven't been any good teachers, really. But if you would allow me, I'll teach you. Because I had to teach myself, all right? I had to go deep into the raw sources. I had to go to different, you know, it was different spiritual leaders that I looked into. But you know what, though? None of them gave me the keys, truly the keys to the door, the keys that I'm giving you. I didn't get from anybody else because they're not giving it. Either they're stuck in spiritual egotism, they have one thing or not the other. They focus on light, or you know what I'm saying? Or they're channel messengers. Channel messengers are not spiritual leaders because they channel messages. You know what I'm saying? They're channel messaging for you. That's not the wisdom, the nitty gritty. No shade to y'all. Shout out, because I've used y'all many of times for the messages that I need to hear. You know, but when it comes down to the actual spiritual wisdom, to actually be taught something of value, of necessity. This is something that I've learned through experience, through trial and error. What works, what doesn't work. And I'm honored. I would be honored if you allow me to be your teacher, you know? Let me teach you a little something, something. And there is no shame in that, because I needed help. I asked for help many of times. I looked up many of people looking for the help that I needed. And it wasn't all me, it was spirit, it was downloads. It was hard experience. I've lived, you know, I've had the pleasure, I'll say, of true wisdom, of learning by experience. It wasn't borrowed wisdom. It wasn't learned wisdom. It was true wisdom. I truly went through the experiences that taught me the things that it taught me. And it takes you to get fed up and angry, you know, in order to make a change. You can let fear drive you. You can let fear do it, get you across the threshold. But like I said, fear, it can't sustain. It's not a sustainable, it doesn't sustain motion. It sustains stagnation. So even though you may hit that Uno reverse, like I said in my other video, you know what I'm saying, and use that fear to get you across the threshold, to where so you're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, jump. Let anger, then start to get mad, start to get angry, be like, you know what, I deserve this. You know what, why didn't I have this? Because we're not gonna go back into shoulda, woulda, couldas. But be like, yes, this is what we're gonna do, because I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. I'm tired of being sick and tired. And that will take you far, ladies and gentlemen. This, god damn, oh my gosh, this is, they is eating me up. If I find it, because it's one right here now. It's one right here now. Oh my gosh. If I find that damn mosquito, y'all gonna see me playing whack-a fucking mode. Damn. But I like having my legs out. I'm not coming out here with long nothing. It's the summertime. I'm gonna enjoy the summertime. I'm not gonna take the good without the bad. I'm not gonna get mosquito spray. You know, that's just my ideals. It's just like, you know, I think in life sometimes we don't understand that you have to take the good with the bad. You know, if you're gonna be outside, sometimes mosquitoes are gonna get you, you know, and it's temporary and it's a little minor inconvenience. It's they're not harming you. It's just, you know, a little annoying. Especially this one at the back. You know, they got me good. They got me on the ankle. They got me at the back of my ankle. It got me good. But yeah, it is what it is. And you can even find pleasure and joy in it if you really like concentrate hard enough. Find gratitude and even the mosquito bites. But yeah, I don't want to get off track. This is the message that I want to give to y'all. I think this one is going to be a little bit shorter because, you know, that's it. That's basically it. Get so sick and tired that you make a change. Dream. Dare to dream. And I can go on about my spiel, but I think this is more for the healing for you guys. And then once we heal as a collective, then I can come back with my societal spiel. Because I definitely got some things that I'm sick and tired of in society, you know? Why aren't we together as neighbors? We need to be together. We need to be together. Why are we so isolated? We are living in a society where we can't trust anybody. That breeds so much. First of all, it breeds the independence that puts so much pressure on our shoulders. And life shouldn't have to be so lonely. Life shouldn't have to be so serious. It makes everything so serious. If we run out of sugar and we ain't got the money, then I guess we just ain't gonna have no Kool-Aid. No, but my neighbor, she buys sugar in excess, and she just, you know what I'm saying, she just decided that she had to cut down on sugar. So now her sugar, either she gonna throw it away or she just gonna have it sit there. But we're so disconnected that we can't rely on each other for something. And that's because too, you know, there's users. You know, we're afraid of asking for help because there's users. And you know what? Maybe there's a shameless plug that I need to put out, you know. Thank you. Please follow me. Please share this video. Please hype me up. Hype me up. because I would love for this to get out. I would love to not only help people, but I would love to help myself. I want that financial security. I want, or for you guys to help me. I'm asking for your help. I'm asking genuinely. Sometimes it can be scary asking for help, especially coming from me, somebody who's so independent. So asking for that subscribe, asking for that like, sometimes it seems like a bit much. Sometimes I kind of not do it, and it's not because I don't want you guys to do it, and it's not because, and it's not if you guys do it I won't appreciate it. It's just trust issues, right? Because then maybe it's like, what if you guys don't like me? What if you guys just want to watch me? What if you guys don't feel like subscribing to my channel? What ifs? But let me give you guys another little clue that I've learned from my gratitude journey. There's a song that says, what if is fear, and even if is having faith. So even if that may be true for some that watched my video, there's going to be some to be like, you know what, I would love to support you. I would love to support you. I would love to help to boost your channel. It's free, it's effortless, it's easy. I can do that. I love watching you, and I want other people to love watching you too. So please hit that hype button. Hype me up, please. Hype me up. 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 And I'm here to hype you up too. This is a mutual relationship we got going on here. A mutual relationship. Get mad, get fed up, make that change. Don't look at me right now, for my ladies, and be like, oh, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, and it will happen quicker than you thought. Just allow yourself to believe. Take it one day at a time. Be gentle and easy with yourself when you start to make these changes, and that's for anybody. Whoever's making the changes, be gentle. Change is not easy. Growth is not easy. You ever heard of growing pains, like when you're young? Growing pains. It can hurt sometimes. It can be like, what the? But you will get through it. You can. You're strong enough. You've been strong enough to survive in this bad society. If you've been strong enough to survive in this bad society, if you standing here right now, you are a winner. Right now, you got what it takes. And that's what they're not trying to tell you. Oh, I don't got what it takes. I just, I'm just doing the same old that I learned. Guess what? You can learn something different. And let that be your same old. And that same old is going to get you to where you want to be. So, this is my hype you up. So, this is where I leave you. Get mad. Get fed up. My hype right now, my getting mad, getting fed up right now kind of looks a little excited. So bear with me, because this is what I love to do. This is a passion that I'm exuding right now. But you might actually be angry. Like, I got to the point where I'm mad but I'm just so happy right now, because I love to give this information out. But get angry.